G-Man's Kashar here. This is K-Girl Self Evolution, where I'm here to help you evolve. Now in today's video, like I told you guys in the last video, I was gonna be vlogging, and look where I'm at, vlogging in the forest, right? So right now, what I want to talk about is simply just turning negatives into positives. Now, this is something I've been through quite a lot. Oh, there's a bench right there. Another bench picture. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put it on the screen right now. That's the picture I took last time when I came here. But there's another bench because I'm hiking a new trail, and that one looks a little tasty for another bench little picture. So I might just be taking that right now. But before I do that, let me show you guys, or let me tell you guys about turning a negative into a positive. Oh man, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take a picture of this. I'll be right back. You guys see that bench right there? Like right here? Yeah, I just took a picture of that. Yeah, I'm addicted to benches, I think. You know, just a little bit. But you guys, back with the video. I'm actually going to tell you guys about turning a negative into a positive, and why we all have the power to actually, because me personally, I don't think life is hard, right? I think we choose that life is hard. You know, we have the mindset of, oh, life is hard, life is rough, life is whatever. But honestly, life is just you breathing. Life is just tree growing outside of the ground. That's what life is. I don't think life is hard. Like, yeah, it probably took that tree to grow a while from the ground, but at the same time, that's, you know, that's a part of life. I don't think life is hard though, you know, because in the end, you shouldn't, I don't know what just, but you shouldn't just look at life like, oh, it's too hard. Because if you keep doing that, then it's gonna continuously be hard for you. You know, that's why I never say that life is hard. I say life is crazy. I say that sometimes, or life is wild, life is insane. Because I wanted to be insane, I wanted to be crazy, you know, just so I could experience new things. But at the end of the day, you can't be saying life is hard, because you can easily turn a negative in your life into a positive, as long as you look at that negative as something that's gonna help you in the future, right? So say if, I don't know, somebody just broke up with you, that's only the universe telling you that that wasn't the person for you. Like, that's plain and simple. Like, if y'all had a terrible breakup, that's literally just the universe telling you that is not the right person for you. So move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is simple. Life is not hard. Life is not complicated. It's none of these things. It's crazy and it's insane and it's wild sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's not hard, you know. And yes, you do have to struggle, but every like I said, pressure makes diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds. So you have to go through those times where I'm breathing heavy. Whew. I haven't been hiking in a minute. I'm already tired. But sometimes you have to go through those moments where, you know, you have to go through some struggle. You have to go through some pressure. But in the end, you're gonna become a diamond out of it. Or you're gonna become so great at something. Or, you know, you're gonna learn something that, you know, someone else doesn't know, just because you went through that struggle. Or you're gonna win something, like in a competition. You know, I've heard stories of Olympians train crazy. Like, when I say, like, they train, like, they don't train like any other athlete. There's like a different universe of training what they do, but they win medals, you know. they do that for a reason, because you have to go through certain things in life to actually win that medal, or to become that grown tree that we see a load of them right now. They're all freaking beautiful too. Oh, I should take a picture of this. I'm missing a lot of photo opportunities, but that's okay. I'm gonna walk down this way anyway when I come back. But yeah, guys, turn your negatives into positives. If something bad happens to you, look on it and be like, okay, I could have improved on this, that, and the other, and then move on. It's that simple. It's that simple. I don't know why a lot of people complain about their job, complain about, you know, where they're at in their life, or complain about this, that, and the other. It's simple. If you want to complain about something, fix it. If you want to move, or you don't want to stay where you're at, or you don't want the job that you want, fix it. It's that simple. Like, a lot of people already have the answers and to their own problems, but they don't even know it. You know what I mean? And me personally, this is why I'm never going to a therapist, even though I do want to become a therapist, or a psychologist rather, because I know when I sit down with people, I'm just be asking them, well, the questions that I'm gonna be asking them questions about, well, why did you do that? And they'll say it, and then they'll be like, oh wait, I should have done this. You see how simple that was? Like, you could literally sit down with somebody, they can have a problem, they'll already know how to fix it, right? They'll already know how to fix it, but the thing is, they just won't accept that that's the solution. And that's what a lot of people have wrong nowadays. You know you have a problem, you know you have an issue. Okay, how are you gonna fix it? It's simple. Either get rid of it out of your life, fix it by doing something new, doing something crazy or wild or insane. Like I said, life is insane sometimes. Or you just don't think of that issue as a problem anymore. It's simple. It's really simple. So turn your negatives into positives. Next thing I want to talk about is how I started K Imagination. Now, if you guys know, I started a website called k-imagination.co, and what that basically is a website of my own photography that I take and I edit, and I literally put it on the internet. I put it on a canvas, posters, framed posters, all that. And I literally just put I made a website and I posted my own work. Now, why I did this? Because obviously I'm interested in, and I have, ooh, what was that? I'm interested in photography and videography and stuff like that. But when I first got the camera, it was my first camera. My first actual camera was and I still have it. It's just back at the crib right now. Is a Canon Rebel T6. That was my first ever camera that I ever bought. And then here's how it started. Here's how it kind of all started, right? So if you know, once you get that camera, I think I got like the premium kit for it, so I got like 2 lenses. Yeah, I had one 18-55 lens and then one 70-200. Basically what that means is 18-55 and then 70-200, yeah. Basically what that means is how far you can zoom in and out. So basically I had lenses ranging from 18 to 200. I only had 2 of them. So, you know, and I haven't bought any new lenses. Like what I'm recording on right now is the 18-25. But I'm on a whole new camera. This is the Canon 90D, which I bought I think a month ago or a couple weeks ago. And but back to the T6, I bought that camera and it was like 200 bucks, right? But what I was doing, whenever I'd visit a place, because I used to live in Italy about a year ago, I used to go travel to all these countries and I should just snap. I should just be snapping. You can ask any of my friends that were out there. I used to just bring my camera and just start pow, 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 not knowing what to do with that camera. I didn't research like, oh, you know, what ISO means, aperture. I didn't really research any of that stuff. All I did was, ooh, which way should I go? Which way should I go? Which way should I go? I'm gonna go this way. But I didn't research any of that stuff. The only thing that I had did was I just took pictures, right? In the, what's it called? The auto mode, where it kind of like does all of the specifications for you and stuff. So I just shot, boom, 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 you know, and I didn't even look any of that up, right? It's like any of the what's it called? Like ISO, aperture, what else? There's shutter speed. I didn't look any of that up, like how to use it, how to, you know, any of that, right? So what I had did was, like I said, I just traveled to different countries, Croatia, Bulgaria, other parts in Italy, Germany, and I don't know, I've been to a lot of places. And what I did was I literally sat down. Once I came to Germany, this is after like 2 years, it was like a year and a half when I got it. So I had a lot of pictures on there. But what I did was I came to Germany, I was like, what can I do with this, right? What can I do with all these pictures? Because some of the pictures that I took, they were like really nice. And I was like, I didn't even, oh, it's an airplane. That's nice. But some of the pictures that I did take, they were really nice. So I was like, man, these are some really nice pictures, right? So that's when I got my laptop. When I first got my laptop. This is like before YouTube, before anything. I got my laptop and I figured out this program called Lightroom and Photoshop and all that, right? I already knew about Photoshop because I took Photoshop in like high school and stuff. So I knew a little bit about Photoshop, but I didn't know anything about Lightroom. So I was like, I wonder what Lightroom is. So I looked it up on YouTube, researched it, and it was really simple. When I first got hands on it, and I first you know, started using it, it was really simple. It wasn't that complex. It's not like a lot of coding and programming and stuff like that. It wasn't any of that. So I was like, dang, like this is really simple. So I started editing some of the pictures that I really thought were like good. And it turns out, I was like, man, I just made that pic even more better, you know, just by like changing up a color or changing up, you know, highlights, blacks, whites, shadows, and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, like these are nice. So I started to actually show other people those photos, and they're like, yeah, those are really nice. Like, and then I asked them, I was like, hey, is this something that if you were to see on a canvas, would you buy it? And then they were like, yeah, I would definitely buy that. And I was like, okay, cool. Now, I had already had my Kagros website set up, so I was like, okay, I already know how to make a website, how to sell something on a website. So what I did was, and I had this idea, I was like, man, I really want to sell canvases, right? So I'd go out and I'd take more and more and more pictures. Now, this is the time where I actually researched what ISO is, what aperture is, what shutter speed is, so I can get like even more better photos of the lens that I already had. And so with that happening, with all that coming together, and look, I'm gonna be real with you guys, all this research, YouTube. Like YouTube, I have not paid a cent for learning about this, learning about that, I haven't, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a very strong believer in using what you got. I'm very resourceful. Get off. But I'm very resourceful when it comes to stuff like that. Oh my goodness, these flies are going crazy today. But when it came down to it, I said, man, this is simple. Like, at the end of the day, this is simple. Because I said to myself, I was like, I really want to sell my own canvas prints. And I was like, I don't know how to do it though. And YouTube, and more YouTube. Like that's all it took, just YouTube. So yeah, guys, I set up the website, and now I'm selling these canvases, and you know, I mean, it took me a while to actually figure it out, but at the end of the day, I had to go through that struggle, and that's why I'm saying that, you know, you got to turn a negative into a positive. That was a really fat raindrop that just dropped on my arm. Holy moly. I was like, I wish you guys would have seen them. I already wiped it away, but that was like really fat of a raindrop. But yeah, guys, turn your negatives into a positives. Like I said, if you don't like your job, fix it. It's that simple. Oh my goodness. Hold on. You guys see that? Look at that. Ooh, autofocus, please. Look at that. Dude. Well, hey y'all. I'm gonna be real, I'm missing a lot of photo capabilities, and I have a lot more photos to actually upload into K Imagination. But before I go ahead. Oh wait, I gotta put some B-roll in there. Yeah, let me put some B-roll in there. But before I go, this is my last little clip, my last little saying. Go to k-growth.co for my actual merchandise. I'm adding more merchandise on there, so be aware of that. Be super aware of that. I'm adding more merchandise on there. Also, I have new hats. I'm not wearing them right now because they're still coming in the mail. I have new hats though. Go ahead and cop those. If you guys still want the beanie, I might just take the beanie down because it's kind of hot right now everywhere. But I might just take the beanie down and just sell the hats. And I have bucket hats, regular dad hats, all that stuff. Also, go to k-imagination.co. I can't stress it enough. You guys are gonna see some awesome wall prints, canvas prints, stuff like that, posters if you want to. But yeah, guys, it's definitely, you should definitely cop. Honestly, you should definitely cop. I'm copping as soon as cause I need some things to go on my walls and stuff back in my apartment now. So I'm definitely about to start copying my own stuff. But which is not a good idea to do, because you can't, you know, don't buy your own merchandise. But at the same time, like, hey, look, that stuff is nice. I think it's nice, so I'm gonna buy it. But yeah, guys, let me hurry up and take this picture for the butterfly flies away. Oh, please don't fly away. Please, 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 please. All right, cool. I think it's just doing, I don't know what it's doing. It's probably just doing something with that flower, like nectar or something like that. I don't know if butterflies do that. I know bees do that. Yeah, but anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye.